Okay, folks, major critical updates. I've tagged a pile of people in this. I've CC'd others. And of course, I've tagged some key people that we're going after here. And it was back in January when David Eby hit the public stage media, calling out many people as traitors. And I want... I'm going to roll up this window. It's very hot today. I'm in a t-shirt. It's beautiful. I love it, but I don't need people's loud cars beside me. Folks, it's major. I've received 4 emails from United States UNSC. This is Mike Waltz. He's the ambassador. It's his response, his presidency. It's USA. And they've been leading us to something. Now, I'm going to tell you, I made a mistake. I did. And that mistake means I have to backtrack, get it right this time for the 12th. I need everybody on board. Most are great, but I've now discovered as I've gone through, and I had a busy day with work and breaks. I've got a lot done, but I've also got a clear update here where I'm in trouble with about 150 original emails. Now, some of that is what's called mail daemon, and it's when I've sent you an email, but for whatever reason, that can't process. I don't have time to cross-reference who is and who isn't on Facebook, as a lot of people have email lists. There's lots of groups here that I've tagged. I don't deal with Alberta Prosperity Project, but several folks from that group saw my Facebook Live originally in February over David Eby. It's been upgraded now. This is the 3rd upgrade. We're talking 6 premiers in Canada, Mark Carney, and of course David Eby. So technically, I guess 7 premiers and Mark Carney is the final draft. Many, a bulk of you have gotten now, or it's en route, okay? And there's maybe 200 left I have to do. But the problem is of that 200, there's mail daemon bounce back. There's probably mail daemon on their side, or because they don't follow me, they're either not on Facebook or not on X, and they received it from a third party, or just a follower of mine in their group emails. I've seen that too. The problem is it's the group of those people who haven't answered or are in mail daemon status where I've answered you once, they thought that was the end of it. It's not the end of it. And then this is a problem. So to be safe, I need a new 150. I'm still going to process all that. There's another issue that this second round took 4 days to get the bulk of everybody. 4 days for everybody in the majority to respond. 4 days, which we don't have 4 days. And of course, that's 2 days of full emailing, 2.5 days. Well, 3 days of emailing from me, a bulk of which I did absolutely already today. Hammer, and I got about 200 left. And of course, then I have all the problematics. And there could be mail daemon on your side too, to me, you trying to respond to me. If that happens, you have to send me a fresh email. You can't wait for that to kick in. A lot of times it don't work, because I've had a couple come back twice. And again, to be safe, I don't want to worry, as sad as that is, about messaging people back. And this has happened to me before, and people get angry, they get upset. I'm sorry, technology is what it is. It's snail mail. I don't make the UNSC. I don't run Yahoo, Hotmail, and all these other platforms of email, folks. Yes, I'm using Gmail. I'm using it because that account is registered in the United States of America. If the Canadian government wants to come after my email, they have to go through the United States. As you can imagine, as I've got Secretary of State, I've got Mike Waltz, and if you missed absolutely Donald J. Trump's presentation, I've probably got the President of the United States, who won't come out publicly on that. That's what ambassadors exist for, and I'm at the highest level ambassador for the United States that everybody is currently serving as the presidency of the UNSC. This is major. Whether you understand it or not, please have faith in me, or at least do this. That what hurt could it do reading this petition, looking at it for what it is, trying to hold these people to account at the highest stage, highest authority of the world that makes international law and binds countries like Canada who don't make international law. They claim to enforce these things on all of you. These are all the agendas, all the crud from the UN garbage can. These are not binding laws. Maritime law you're hearing about isn't bound into international law. That hasn't existed, everybody, since World War II. Contrary to what everyone tells you, even when that filthy bastard, I'm sorry for my language, Macron gets on a stage and says, under maritime law we did this. Great for you, idiot. It's not binding international law. It was vetoed by the United States. And I don't see you doing a lick of damage to the United States of America, parading your one nuclear sub around. And then UK going, we're going to pull out, their one nuclear aircraft carrier. And UK going, we're going to haul out ours too, now that USA's done all the heavy lifting. Donald J. Trump ain't putting up with it. None of them are. They're going with decolonization. In the third one, it's Monroe Doctrine 1823, listing all the premiers extended they wanted. Yes, this is Doug Ford. Yes, this is Francois Legault, even though he's ran away. It doesn't matter. He's still in the title. That's going through, and all the crud of all of Canada. Yes, Newfoundland. Yes, Labrador, which is attached to that premier, and absolutely Northwest Territories. Yes. USA wants all these guys and gals addressed. All of them articulated for the 12th. This is our one day, and folks, one day in 365, and we may not get this resolution day on 2800 ever again, or maybe for several years, or maybe never again. This is a USA crafted day, open slot, not public, it's private. So yeah, you're trusting me. Have I ever been caught in a lie before? Ever to anybody? Have I ever? Never. You know, I wouldn't put myself in that kind of predicament, especially at the United States championing the 51st state. I never, ever would do that. You'd be an idiot to do that. But I need folks. I need them bad. I need them now. I'm going to try. I am going to get back to it right after this video. I'm going to hammer blow through all of it. Even the mailer daemons, I'll painfully look at that. But I'm going to keep reverting to new emails. I hope a lot of new folks come on or stand up. They're sitting in the background. I'm going to publish this in Canada, the 51st state. Hopefully, folks will do that. There's MAGA 51 Canada. I don't know. I'll try it. Doesn't seem very active. I know I got a few initially, but just a handful. But I want another 150 just to be certain we've nailed this. And if we nail it with the petition, I'll do the work, folks. I'll sweat it out all day long. I can't even see the screen, everybody. That's how hard I hit it today. Up late, up early, and work and all of it. So, you know, I need help here. I've got to deliver. We have to deliver. We have to. And this is our only day, the one chance. Do you want to be that person telling your kids, well, when it came to the time, you know, I thought about it, I had a chance, I could have done something, I didn't do it. It was just an email, just a thing to the United States, but I chose not to. Do you really want to take that risk? Waste this opportunity? And even still, maybe we're not going to hear anything. Not right now. Maybe the 12th's going to come and go, and I won't get anything on it. But maybe in July it's going to explode, and everything I named is going to come out in a new UNSC resolution presented by USA. Going, or maybe they're going to say, we're going to deal with all these issues with all these premiers and absolutely your prime minister, we're done, and they're smashing on them. And then you get to tell all your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, that they'll talk about the rest of their life. That was my grandfather. That was my grandmother. They stood up when everybody else sat down. They did that. I lose all the time, folks. I'm an average Joe. I'm no hero. I'm just a welder. I don't have a great life. I have a great family. I have great children. That's everything in life I care about. That's my source of soul power. My knowing belief in God is through that, my children. Knowing that to be real, new appreciation for my parents, my grandparents. This is your chance at whatever stage of life you're at, one day in your life to make that decision. And I need it now. I need it today. I'm just one person. I need this signature drive. Just a few hundred more to be safe. And if it ends up we're way over, fine, so be it. I will do my due diligence to get everybody on there. But if I don't have that track record of communication between us, I know folks signed the first one. I know we shot past what we needed. But a lot of that isn't looking like it's intact today. Not a lot, but possibly up to 200. And it may not be that, like I said, because of couples and group emails, stuff like that. But I have a bad feeling, okay? And that's where I'm at. And I just want to be certain, if you're sitting on the fence or you have a mail out list and you can help me, group email those people to email me, send them the petition you got and say, come on, you guys, get on it. Because a lot of people did that. And I need that now. We need that now. Or else you can sit back and, oh, well, my country fell apart. Why didn't Donald J. Trump save me? Why didn't he do all the work? Why didn't you do anything? Even as simple as an email, an insurance to USA, that at least 1,000 Canadians understand what's going on, understand where their country's at, and can call it out. That's the gift and work I give to all of you. This one chance, and I need your help, because I am just one person, and that's a weak thing to be in third-class Canada. But when you unite people, and you go to something like that, you do that work and you get that stage. Because I'll tell you, my friend, former Ambassador Kelly Nightcraft, I tagged her on Twitter. I hammered Mike Waltz's feed. I submitted our third round petition. I said we're going to get the petition drive done and I will deliver. And you can ask your former Kelly Nightcraft, your predecessor, if I'm real or not. And anyone could go look on X. She follows me. That's Kelly Nightcraft. And if you didn't know, she's married to the Coal King. They're billionaires. Not the only billionaires I know. Look at me, an average welder. But I have the respect of some pretty powerful people, including the United States of America. This I guarantee you. And if you doubt that, please go on X, go look at that. I have a small following, but you'll be surprised who follows me. That's from this and doing the right thing and staying the course. And today, this is for all of you. If you want David Eby held to account, you want Mark Carney, and yes, that means 6 others that are listed in that third one. Whether you like it or not, this is the truth, and this is what USA is going for. They're gonna go for it, whether you like it or not. It's a matter of, do we smash Canadians to death? Are they all garbage? Are they all garbage? Is there none among you that will stand up against this and speak the truth? Well, I can stand up, and a lot of you do, and I see it. But this is the day where at least 1,000 of us stand behind a truth, a reality, and say, yes, United States of America, there are at least 1,000 of us at this highest level in this understanding. And we did that on our own, in full institution. When you doubted it, don't doubt it. We're here. We're ready to fight for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and all the generations of Canadians to come. That's your choice. That's what I need from you, the people, today. Not me, the slave subject, me, the savage Indian. This is your chance to stand for citizenship, for sovereignty, for self-determination, self-government, political and civil rights, human rights. If you know the system's crummy, this is your chance. And we might fail. We might fail. It may get ignored. That's a possibility. I highly, highly doubt it. I believe this is the closest I've ever been to real achievement. And I've had a couple. For an average, low-level person in society, a third-class Canadian subject, not worth shit to my Canadian government, not worth the shit on the bottom of their boots. But on the world stage, I've done it. And we're here, we're pivotal, we're right now. God bless all of you. Get it out there, get it to groups. I'm going to put it up in a number of groups. I'm limited on sharing because of Facebook rules. I have to wait it out till tonight, which sucks. It's more time. And I apologize. This is my fault. I should have stopped on Friday. I should have taken that UNSC USA email seriously. I shouldn't have been in panic mode, in focus. Gotta get the emails done. I should have stopped and said, you know what? I don't know much about what's going on and why they're naming this off, but I should have done what I always do and taken it seriously and deep dived it. And for that, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for the crunch. And I'm sorry the technology works the way it does. I don't make the rules. I don't make the apps or the platforms. I just do the best I can with what I have. And this is what I have. God bless you all. Share, share, share. Get it out there to everyone you know. If you have email lists, use them. You have friends and family, use it. Because it's point critical. And I need this. We need this. Or we failed. And I don't want to fail. Not at this point. And there's so many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you who are there, and I know you'll answer. And don't panic if we don't make the petition in time for the 12th. I'm still going to do the letter whether I have the guaranteed signatures or not. And it has to be yes answer to this third one. It can't be the 1,000 from the first one intact plus or the second one. It has to be on this one entirely new. And for that, I'm sorry. And I know it looks bad, but it's unprecedented. It's new to me, too. Never happened to me before. And that's where we are. And I got to roll with the punches. I got to deliver. That's how it is to be an American. You get up, you get the job done. That's why they're the most powerful country in the world, because that's how it is for Americans. God bless. Love you all. Bye now. Hope this yields terrific results. Bye now.